What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Droga 52, and hope you're all having a great day, or evening, or night, whatever time zone you're in. Just hope you're doing well. And today, I will be doing a ranking of the TMNT voices. So yeah, like doing like a ranking where I like rank my favorite voice of each turtle along with their master Splinter, and see which I like. So like from like best to worst to whatever opinion, and this is all, and like this is no mean for disrespect to any voice actor out there, and like nothing personal, just I'm just putting it out there. It's nothing personal, don't worry. And so yeah, today, hold up, let me get rid of a few ads. Alrighty. Okay, so how it's gonna work is I'm using the website Tierlist or something, and here we go. So first, we're gonna be doing Leonardo. Here we go. Here we go. So, here's how we're gonna do it. Alright. So, first on the list is gonna be the 1987 one, which I'd say he's about like he's okay. Like, he's voiced by Cam Clark in that series, and I'm gonna be honest here, I never really watched the 1987 show. It was before my time, and but like I said before, like I think they're great in the role. Like especially like when they come back to the 2000s. I really liked that one. Sorry, thirsty. So yeah, I'll put him in okay. And oh yeah, by the way, if anyone has any disagreements, just like yeah, this is all my opinion. It's not a fact, just an opinion. So all right. So next one on the list is who do we have next? The 1991, and I'd say he's about okay as well. I really love the 1990 movie. I think it's a really underrated comic book movie, especially in that era. And yeah, so like he's voiced by Brian Tochi. I think that's how I pronounce his name. But yeah, I thought he was all good. I thought he was alright in the role. But next we have the 2003 one, which I would put it in great. He's voiced by Michael Sinter-Nicholas. I think that's how I pronounce his name. Sorry if I pronounce any names wrong, but yeah, I'm currently like binge watching that show with Eli, and like season 2 of the show, and I think that we're up to the point where they just got back to Earth, I think, because they were all like in the space era. It's yeah, yeah. I thought he was really good. He sounds commanding, and that's just what I need out of Leonardo. Like, he needs to sound like a leader, which I think he does well here. And next we have is the 2007 one, which I find is underrated, but also overrated in some cases. Like, there's barely any Mikey and Donnie, so which I could use more of. So he's voiced by I think he's voiced by James Arnold Taylor, and you know, I like James Arnold Taylor. I think he's a good voice actor. He's of course great as Obi-Wan, and I believe he voiced Spider-Man at one point, like one of the video games. I didn't mind him as that, but yeah. So we'll put. So yeah, he's already in good tier list. So there we go. Next is the 2012 one. So where I'd put this one. Oh yeah, he's voiced by Jason Biggs, but he only voiced Leonardo in season 1 up to the end of season 2. Where I think at the end of season 2 and like the last few episodes, it was a different actor. Who I can't remember the name of, but I didn't really notice at first. But yeah, I think he's a great Leonardo. He's like in this version, the 2012 one, he's like he aspires to be like a character he sees on TV, which is like a Star Trek parody, and like yeah, he really aspires to be that character, that leader, and I like it. I think he's good, and but he was, and then in season 3, he was up until the end of like he was voiced by Seth Green, which I'll put him in meh because like I don't know, he just sounded like Seth Green. I know it's not really a fair thing to say, but like I don't know, he didn't really have that same command Jason Biggs had. I don't know why Jason Biggs was fired. It's a bit of a downgrade. So I'll put him in meh. And next, oh, the next one is the 2014 one, which I would put in good. And he's voiced by Johnny Knoxville, best known for, you know, Jackass and shit like that. And, you know, he was actually not that bad. I don't know, he was surprisingly good as Leonardo. Yeah, wish we got more of those movies, but, you know. I don't know why he didn't come back for the second one. Because in the second one, Out of the Shadows, he was voiced by... Oh, shit, what's his name? Pete Plozek? Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. But I actually liked him a bit more in Out of the Shadows, like the voice more in Out of the Shadows. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, I'll put him in great tier. Who else is there? Now what are these ones? Oh, these are like other seasons of what do you call it? The 2003 show. Now, the Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which I find I haven't seen all of the series. I think I watched the movie. I gotta rewatch it again, but I'll put him in meh. Like each voice. Actually, no, I'll put him above. That's great. But like, he's voiced by Ben Schwartz, who is currently voicing Sonic, which I think he's good as Sonic. But as Leonardo, I don't know. It just I don't know. I think I gotta watch more of the series, but like, oh yeah, the 2019 one. Oh, this is yeah, that's the one from, what do you call it? Oh, Batman versus TMNT. I was trying to recognize what that was. Yeah, that's a good movie. I don't mind the voice cast for that movie, but the designs are pretty cool. They got like those thick black lines like on their knuckles and like shoulders or something. But he's voiced by Eric Bauza, and I thought he was an alright Leonardo. Like same with the 2007 Turtles cast, that like this was their only appearance, I believe. Next we have is the one from Mutant Mayhem, who he is voiced by Nicholas Cantu, which I thought, you know, he's all right. Like the Mutant Mayhem movie, it was all right. It's just, I don't know, they just didn't really act like, I didn't get the sense that they acted like ninjas or anything. They just felt like yeah, I know what they were going for, but like, yeah, I think he's an all right Leonardo, and I hope we see him like, you know, grow, like to become more of like the leader we know of Leonardo. All right, so that is Leonardo. So yeah, Leonardo, and yeah. Next on the list, we have Raphael, and we're going to be ranking his voices. So, first of all, we'll start with the original, and in the original, he's voiced by Rob Paulsen, who we will see later again on the list, and I'd say he was the first Raphael to voice first actor to voice Raphael, and I thought he's more of a instead of a hot, well, he is a bit of a hothead. He's more of like he's got a bit more angst, I feel, and but I'm gonna put him in okay. So yeah. Next we have the one from the 1991, which I'm gonna be honest with you, as much as I love that movie, the Raphael voice, I know he was voiced by like 3 different people and like across the movies, but like I'm just gonna put it as one. I love those movies, but I'm just gonna put them in you area. But I don't know, I just was not a fan of his accent. Like, oh, hey, what's up, guys? I'm Raphael. I don't know, just was not a fan of it. Next we have the 2003 one, which I think it's a very good voice I hear when reading the Mirage comics, and it's pretty great. He's voiced by Greg Abbey, which I thought he did a pretty good job. Sorry, so I had to take my ears. Sorry, they were being. Hopefully, y'all can hear me well still. So yeah, I think he's got like, he's very like angsty, he's a real hothead in that, and like but he's also got heart. Like that's what I think that, and that's what Raphael is. So yeah, I'm not great at speaking, but like next we have is the 2007 one, which is voiced by Nolan North, and I like Nolan North. I think he's great as Superboy, Deadpool, like Nathan Drake, all those characters, and he does pretty well as Raphael. I think he does. I think that scene where Raph and Leo are on the rooftop, like arguing with each other, and the fight is really good. And then when he like goes to Master Splinter and tells him what he did, and, like, but I thought that was really good. So yeah, he's in a good tier. And next we have is the 2012 show, which I will put in Turtle Power because I don't know, I just really liked it. I like Raphael sounded like a teen in this, and which is a bonus. And I like this scene where he's like scared and all, like by like big bugs and stuff, and like when he's like bantering with Casey and Mikey, and like I thought he was really good. Like he's voiced by Sean Astin, which I know him from voicing Shazam in those New 52 DC animated movies, and well, I thought he was good in those, and he's great as Raph. So that goes to Turtle Power. And yes, you will see a bit of a bias here because I really do enjoy the 2012 show. And next we have is the 2014 one, which I will put in. Actually, no, I'll put it in great. He's voiced by Alan Ritchson, and I thought he did really well as Raphael. Like, yeah, I mean, he's got a good career at the moment, but like, some people do forget he was Raphael, and which apparently, like, there was like the on set, those actors who played the Turtles weren't treated well, which is shit. But I still think he did a really good Raphael. Next is Rise. I'm gonna have to rewatch Rise because I don't exactly remember. So I think, what was his voice? I can't remember his voice, but again, I've only seen the movie and I gotta rewatch it. So yeah. Oh yeah. There's the Batman versus TMNT one, and in this he is voiced by who's he voiced by? I written it down somewhere. Darren Criss, and I thought he was an alright Raphael in that movie, and in who is right? Oh yeah. Then we have the Rise of the not Rise, sorry, Mutant Mayhem, and actually I'll put him in good and he's voiced by Brady Noon, and yeah, I didn't mind him as Raphael. I thought he was alright Raphael, and yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say. That's what I mostly say, but like, actually wait, now that you say it, I do remember some lines of, or not lines, some of what I'll just put Raph's voice from Rise in okay, because yeah. So yeah, this is here's Raph, and yeah, let's move on to the next turtle, shall we? Alrighty, so we move on to Donatello, and where shall we start off? Let's see. Where's the 1987? Oh, here it is. So, in the 1987 one, he's voiced by Barry Gordon, and I think he's a okay one. Like, yeah, like all respect, he was the first Donatello. So, yeah. And next we have the 1991, and I'd put him in good. He's voiced by Corey Feldman in the first and third one. Don't know why I didn't come out for the second one, but he was voiced by someone else in the second one, and I really like him. I really like that scene where he and Mikey are like waiting for pizza, and he's like, "You ever thought of what Master Splinter said about him not being there?" And then like Mikey's like trying to like change the subject when he says, "Pizza guy is late." Something. Sorry, I really fucked up on that. I really gotta get a script. So yeah, I put him in good tier. Next we have is the 2003 show, and he's voiced by Sam Riegel. And I like Sam Riegel. I like him as Scanlan from Legends of Vox Machina, as Spider-Man in those Amazing Spider-Man tie-in games. So I thought it was alright as Spider-Man. And so yeah, I'm putting him in Turtle Power. So yeah, I put him in Turtle Power. Who do we have next? We have the 2007 one, and I put him in good, mostly because like I don't remember much of his lines, but I do remember his voice, and I thought he was actually, no, I think I'll put him in okay, because he and Mikey were barely in the movie, and just I don't know. He's voiced by Mitchell Whitfield. So, and yeah, I wish we got to hear more of him, but yeah. Fuck. Next we have where is it? The 2012 show, and I would put him in great, because again, like, he's got this like relation with April, which I know people hate, which I'm like, okay, I could do without it, but like, I enjoy it. I enjoy his like his chemistry with his brothers and even Casey, and yeah, and he is voiced by Rob Paulson in that series, which yeah, I think he's great as like returning to the role of a turtle, not as Raphael, but like, yeah. So yeah, I put him in great here. Next we have the 2014 one, and he is voiced by Jeremy Howard. And what I will say is that I think he is like his voice is the geekiest, or nerdiest, and there's no bash against Jeremy Howard. I think he did a great job, and so I'd put him in Put him in right tier. There we go. I think they did like slim Donatello down in like the second one. In Out of the Shadows, he's a bit more thinner. I think I could be wrong, but yeah, I put him in right tier. Next we have Rise Donatello. I'm not really a big fan of it. He's voiced by Josh Brenner, and with all due respect, I just didn't really think he was a good Donatello. So yeah. In next we have in Batman vs TMNT, he is voiced by Baron Vaughn, and I thought he did all right as Donatello. I thought he did all right. I put him in a good tier. Last we have Donatello from Mutant Mayhem, and he's voiced by Micah Abbey. I'd put him in meh because, like, look, with all due respect, no offense to the actor, but it just sounds a bit too young for Donatello, and like, I don't know. Also, the glasses thing is just, I don't know, a bit too much. Like, yeah, that's all I really gotta say. Like, but yeah, here is did I miss anyone? No, I didn't sold it. So yeah, here is my Donatello voice ranking. Next on our list is Michelangelo, and he's one of a kind. So first we have the 1987 one, and he is voiced by Townsend Coleman, which he's got a very like a deep rusty voice, like, oh yeah dude, or like, yo what sorry, cowabunga. Cowabunga. Like, yeah, I think he was I think he's good for Michelangelo, and I really loved his chemistry with the other Mikey in the 2012 crossover. So yeah, he goes in good tier. Next we have is the 1991, and he's voiced by Robbie Rist, and yeah, I'd put him in great tier because, like, I've got, like, he does sound like he does sound like Townsend Coleman's Michelangelo, but I do like hear a bit more teen in him, and I think he came back. Yeah, he did come back to voice Mondo Gecko in the 2012 show, which I like. Also, I forgot to mention that Corey Feldman also came to the 2012 show and voiced Slash, which they even like interacted in a few episodes, which I thought was like a nice touch, nice addition. So yeah, I put him in great tier. Next we have is the 2003 show, and I really love Mikey in that show, and he's voiced by Wayne Grayson. Interesting. Yeah, he's great as Mikey, and he does make a lot of references to like pop culture and stuff, like, and yeah, I really like him in the show. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm not really good at like describing voices. I'm just not that good. So yeah, don't mind me. So next one we have is the 2007 one, and I put him in good. He's voiced by he's voiced by someone named Mikey, and that is Mikey Kelly. And I thought he was good as Mikey, and I wish we saw more of him. Yeah, that's all. But he was funny in that movie, but yeah, I can do more. Next, we have the 2012 Michelangelo, and he is voiced by Greg Sipes, and I think this is the voice I hear for Michelangelo when I read comics, and like especially the IDW. I think that he's just like really like I think yeah, that's the best one. Next we have the 2014 one, and I'm gonna put him in meh because I don't know, he's got this weird But okay, besides him being a bit like not the actor, his Mikey being a bit weird towards April. I don't know. He's just got this weird. I don't know. He's trying to be like a chill dude, like, "Oh, what's up, guy?" But it's like I think it's like two. It's like up to a. It's like I don't know. I wasn't a big fan. And also his face kind of looked a bit weird without the mask. I mean, all the other turtles look fine, but like, he's gonna go in meh. Michelangelo from Rise, and I'm gonna put him in meh, just cause like, I don't know, I just wasn't really a fan of and he was voiced in Rise. He was voiced by Brandon Michael Smith, and with all due respect, I wasn't really a big fan of his voice as Michelangelo, so yeah, he's going meh. Next one we have is Batman versus TMNT Mikey, and I'd also put him in okay. I just put him in okay, to be honest. He's voiced by Kyle Mooney, and I do find the scenes with him, Alfred, and Batman just like, and also him with Damian, just pretty funny. But like, I don't know, he's just okay. That's all I'll say. And the next one, oh yeah, Mutant Mayhem. There we go. He's voiced by Shamon Brown Jr. And I'm not gonna lie, I actually quite enjoy him. I'll put him in good tier. He sounds the least like Mikey, but that's not a bad thing. He's more relaxed in some cases. I mean, all the turtles in that universe are a bit like, you know, yo, what's up, guys? Like, they're like that, but I quite like this one. So, yeah, here is did I miss any? No, I think that's all. All right, so yeah, here's my Michelangelo tier list, and as we move on to our next one, and for our last character who is not a turtle, we have Master Splinter, and because I just had to include him, and because he's part of the family, and so yeah, this is a different like page. Well, it's the same website, but like different area. It's like, what the fuck is that? The one next to the next me. What the fuck is that? What the fuck? Whatever. So yeah. All right. First on our list is the 1987 one, and he is voiced by Peter Renade, and rest in peace to him. He passed away recently. So yeah, the original Master Splinter. So I'd put him in A tier. Next one we have is the 1991, and the first two he's voiced by Kevin Clash, and I really enjoy it. Like, he's got such a like a very, how do I say, raspy voice, and I don't know, I love his lines, and like the animatronic they did for or puppeteering for Splinter in that movie, and was like very, very good. So I'd put him in S tier. And next we have is the 2003 series, and I'd put him in A, and he's voiced by Darren Dunstan, and I thought he did pretty well. It's like, he's the voice I hear. He and the 1991 is the voice I hear when reading the Mirage comics. So yeah. And next we have is the 2007 one, and I put him in A tier. He is voiced by Mako, and rest in peace to him. And I think when he died, I think there were some lines he had yet to record, but those lines were recorded by Greg Baldwin, who does great at like honoring his roles, like such as like Last Airbender, and yeah, so yeah, I put him in A tier. And next one we have is the GOAT. Well, the rat, but the GOAT. And the 2012 one, put him there. He's just very... I don't know what else to say. He's the best one. He's the best one. And he's voiced by Hoon Lee. And I think he did a great job. Next one we have is the 2014 one. And I'm gonna have to put him in C. Because like, he's just not really that memorable, and just he's not really that relevant to the story, I'd say. I don't know. And also, like, his origin, like, oh, like, I don't know. There's no connection to Hamato Yoshi, and, like, I mean, it's the same with Mutant Mayhem, but, like, I don't know, he's just barely relevant. And then, who's he voiced by again? I should probably mention. He's voiced by Tony Shalhoub. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but in Rise, I don't like this one. I don't like it. It's not just the design, just like, I think that's the era where they started like making Splinter more of like the lazy dad, or like, I don't know. He's voiced by Eric Bauza. Oh yeah. Oh, he voiced Leonardo as well. Oh, okay. He voiced Leonardo, not in the same thing, but like, you know what I mean. I put him in D. And next we have Mutant Mayhem, and even though he's like he's just more charming than Rise, and in Mutant Mayhem, he's voiced by Jackie Chan, and I thought he did pretty good. Although I wish he was, I don't know, more of like the stern, like serious, or strict Splinter. I thought he alright for what he had. So, yeah, that's the rankings for each Turtle and Splinter. So, let me know what you think, and again, be civil in the comments, and like, just remember this is my opinion, and yeah. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.